Hello and welcome to today's episode. I want to start with a simple but intriguing question. What if politics is like a chess game and we're the pawns? Let's talk about this idea and see how it plays out. Trust me, it's not as complicated as it sounds, and it might even be a bit fun. Imagine politics as a giant chessboard. The players are the ones in charge: politicians, big companies, and influential people. They're making moves, deciding strategies, and planning their next big steps. On the board, there are different pieces. Pawns. That's us, regular people, society as a whole. Knights, bishops, and rooks. These are the middle players, like journalists, lobbyists, or local leaders. Queens and kings. The most powerful figures like presidents or CEOs. The big question is, do the pawns, us, really understand the game? Pawns might seem small, but they're super important. Without them, there's no game. They form the foundation of everything. Here's the catch. Pawns are often the first to be sacrificed. It's like when society faces challenges or hardships, and regular people bear the brunt of it. But pawns have potential too. If they make it across the board, they can transform into something powerful, like a queen. Think of that as individuals or movements rising to make a real difference. Here's something interesting. The players who control the game often work behind the scenes. They see the whole board, while we only see a part of it. Think about big decisions in politics, wars, laws, or deals. How often do we truly know who made those calls or why? It's like a game happening right in front of us, but we're not invited to see the full picture. So, who's really making the moves? And are they thinking about what's best for the pawns? Here's the cool part. Pawns aren't powerless. When they work together, they can change the game completely. History is full of examples, revolutions, social movements, or even small acts of unity that made a huge impact. The lesson here? Even if we feel small, we have strength in numbers. Together we can flip the board. Let's talk about choices. Pawns can only move forward one step at a time. That's their rule. But who made those rules? In life, it's similar. We often think we're making free choices, but a lot of those choices are shaped by systems we didn't create. Think about the media, education, or politics. They all influence the way we move. So are we really free? Or are we just following the rules someone else set? Let's wrap this up with one final thought. In chess, the end game is about who wins. But in politics, who really benefits from all the moves? Is it the pawns or is it someone else? Here's the good news. The game isn't fixed. We can learn, question, and work together to change how it's played. Thanks for listening. I hope this episode gave you something to think about. If life is a chessboard, what kind of piece do you want to be? And how will you make your move? Don't forget to share your thoughts with me. I'd love to hear what you think.